So if you're looking for some like finger ASMR, that's what it is, finger ASMR. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Becca if we are meeting for the first time, and this is my channel where I talk about all the houseplant things. Today we're going to be delving into a certain type of plant and a certain type of plant person. Today we're going to be talking about the softest plants and leaf petters. So a leaf petter is a human who enjoys touching or feeling leaves, usually for a sense of relaxation or just general enjoyment. I myself am definitely a leaf petter. I love walking around and just touching all of my plants and feeling them up, just giving them a real good touch. Alright, so my very first pettable plant is a Philodendron melanochrysum, and this goes without saying that also the Philodendron melanochrysum cross verrucosum is extremely soft. Possibly softer than this one, but actually I don't think so. I went around and I felt up all of the candidates, and obviously this is one of the softest plants. It made the cut. So this plant actually came from Green Spaces or Philodendron Indonesia on Instagram, and this was from my very first import with them. I have it in this plastic orchid pot. I get questions about these all the time, and I will be making a video kind of talking about the plant products that I get a lot of questions about, this being one of them. I would recommend them for all kinds of plants. They did restock them recently, and I don't know how long they're going to last. They might even be sold out by now, but I do buy them on Amazon. Like I said, they're great for a lot of plants, but maybe not for a lot of plant soil mixtures. This soil mixture is a little bit more soil heavy than others, and as you can see, it just leaves a lot of soil everywhere I put it down, but you know, it's just a small price to pay. Anyway, it is now putting out a lovely growth piece right here. It has taken a while for it to do anything. I think that this is more of a finicky plant. Hey, guess what happened? The camera died. But you guys, I did buy some extra batteries, so it has not been hours since the last clip. It's only been like 30 seconds. Okay, so anyway, back to what I was saying. It is a little bit more finicky than I thought it would be initially, because for some reason it's had a lot of trouble putting out a new growth tip. So we're just gonna kind of keep an eye on it. I did notice that I was severely neglecting it as far as water goes, and the reason for that was because I was waiting to water it with distilled water, but I've watered it with regular tap water the last like 3 or 4 times, and nothing weird has happened, like no brown tips outside of what was already there. So I think that we're gonna be okay, and I think that now that I figured out the watering and I'm on a little bit more of a schedule with it, it'll be doing a lot better moving forward. But we are here to show you some leaf petting, so I just want to like do some, like, I don't know, pet the plant through me, you know? Go grab one of your soft plants and just pretend like you're touching this one. Oh, that's weird. Ooh. Taken out of context, that's very predatorial. Be careful who you watch this around, okay? Just don't let people take it out of context. So here's a close-up of the texture of this leaf. You can see that it is very similar to like a micans in that it is very shimmery. You can see that it has a nice sheen on it, and man, it's just so beautiful. I should have painted my nails for this. Sorry guys. I don't like having my nails very long. I needed to trim them. Anyway, wow. Look at how soft. This leaf is in particular very soft. This one, not as much, and this one definitely not. So fresher leaves are much more soft. The next plant for all of our leaf petters out there is a Philodendron gloriosum. This is a very tiny gloriosum. I am kind of interested in getting like a bigger gloriosum. If anyone could tell me in the comments down below how they do when they're bigger, like do they need a lot of humidity? Are they pretty happy just being in normal 40%-ish humidity? Let me know, because that's probably what I can offer it. Can't really offer it much more than that, so if it needs more, it's not gonna happen. This is one of those plants that I genuinely was not expecting to be very soft. The first time I ever pet this plant was in my blindfolded plant ID video, and I touched it and I literally thought it was the micans at first because it's so soft. And if you're not familiar, I am gonna show a micans in this video. It is like the quintessential soft plant, so we'll get to that in a second. But this plant is so soft, like definitely softer than the micans, probably the softest plant in this video. So if you're looking for some like finger ASMR, that's what it is, finger ASMR. Amazing. Okay, if you're looking for some of that, this is the plant for you, okay? I promise. This will not disappoint you. Very soft, very special, lovely plant to touch. Like even the old leaves, this is an old leaf, even that, I'm sorry, that is very soft. And then we'll do a close-up on the texture. You can see that it is also a little glistening, but not as much as the other one. So you wouldn't expect this one to be super soft, and then you touch it and it is. And something that I will say, the back, it's not very soft. It honestly feels like rubber. So it's kind of like a dual effect. I don't know. It's a great plant for feeling up, so definitely recommend this one if you're looking to be a leaf petter. All right, we've been chatting about her, talking all about her, and now she's here. This is a Philodendron micans, and it is a little thirsty, so bear with me on that part. It's gonna be watered after this video. But as you can see, it has a beautiful, beautiful dark colored leaf. This is honestly one of my easiest plants that I own. It's one of those that I just kind of don't pay attention to until it gets a little curly on the leaves. That's telling me it's thirsty. So let's do a pop a feel, and it's satisfactory for this finger ASMR. These new leaves, especially soft, but I will say that the gloriosum, like old leaves, feel like the new leaves of this right here. So you can see that's a new leaf. It's come out like a nice green color, and yeah, not much more to say about it. Do you guys love this pot? This is from a local nursery, and I need to buy like 30 more of them because I love it so much. If you are looking for a more accessible plant to pet, definitely check out the Philodendron micans. I've been seeing them pop up a lot more in various shop updates. Definitely get your hands on one of these. This one has a very nice sheen. Look at that. Oh my gosh, she just does not quit. And this, oh, you're kidding. The next plant on our list is the Hoya linearis. Okay. This plant is very long. Surprisingly enough, it is super happy the second time around. Do you guys remember in my taking care of finicky plants video where I mentioned that one individual plant might be just really annoying and then you get another one, a duplicate, and it's so much easier the second time around? That would be this one, okay? So I got a linearis a long time ago, and it actually showed up in my first Hoya collection video, and it was 4 strands, and I paid like $65 for it. Ridiculous, but I did it, and I killed it as well, which sucked. But when I launched dailyplants.com, check out my website if you haven't already, lots of fun stuff. But when I launched that website, it was also the same weekend that Plantarina launched these beautiful linearis. So I snagged one for myself. I grabbed the large one. I think it was $60 for this entire plant. And it is beautiful, it is healthy, and best of all, it is pettable. But you have to be a little bit careful because the leaves are really delicate. When I first ever got a linearis, I was very shocked that they are so soft. Like, these are fuzzy. Like, they just don't look fuzzy in photos. Like, it looks more like a jungle cactus when you're holding it like this. You get up close and personal and you start touching the plant, it's very soft, okay? Bigger established plants I think are honestly a lot easier, especially when it is like a more finicky plant. I would say that the Hoya linearis is just a little bit more difficult on the scale of Hoyas, but she really likes the place that she's in right now, and I am not gonna move her. Not even a little bit. So definitely if you are into petting plants and you want another Hoya, check out the Hoya linearis if you don't already have it. Let me show you a quick close-up. Oh my goodness, look at that. I don't think that this will capture like how fuzzy it is, but trust me, she's fuzzy. All right, and the last plant dedicated to all you leaf petters out there is this cactus. I know, it's weird, but trust me, running your fingers along the spines of a cactus is actually like kind of satisfying. I can't really explain why, maybe because it's dangerous and like it's just interesting. Like, it feels like not a lot of people would ever touch it, but I do. I love touching cactus actually. It really freaks out my friend Nicole, for example, but I love it. I think it's great. So this is a cactus that I got from a local nursery. Of course, I always get my cactus local because I live in Tucson, Arizona, the desert. But this one right here is particularly special because, well, you can just see it kind of grows in like a mound like this. I don't have the ID on this. I will hopefully have put it on the screen, but I totally forgot what it's called. But what is most special about this plant is I'm pretty certain that it's spineless, But when plants have hair like this, it's very risky to like really dig your fingers in there because you're just not sure. I have on several occasions as a child taken a plant like this and just grabbed it because I thought it's fuzzy, there's no spikes under there. Wrong. That's also what people think when they're about to eat it. Well, not people, animals. And then they get, you know, the spines in their mouth and they have instant regret. So it's kind of like what they do, that's the point. But I don't think that there are any spines in here. Like, I've very carefully come in here and examined, and I just don't think there are. But what is very, very special about this plant is, let me show you. This plant has so many beautiful little eyelash looking things on them. I don't know exactly what they are, like I said, but they are just so soft to touch. Let's do a little touch. Look at that. Oh, it's just incredible. And they're so soft. For every single one of these little spikes, there's like at least 100 tinier spikes coming off of that. And these are like slightly sharp, as you can see, but I can obviously just stick my finger right through there and it doesn't hurt. So this plant is so awesome. And honestly, it feels a little bit therapeutic to touch it. Like, you can just like, oh, okay, hit me in the wrong angle, we're all right. You just run your fingers over it and it's so lovely. I love it so much. You have to be gentle, of course. It has a lot of junk in there because it sits outside underneath a big tree that sheds a lot. This is a beautiful plant for any leaf petter out there. All right, you guys, that's going to be all for this video, all about leaf petters and the softest plants that I own. I hope that you enjoyed it and maybe found some entertainment and laughs out of me filling up my plants and being a real creep. I really enjoy walking around petting my plants, and if you don't do it already, I would definitely encourage you to try it out. Try connecting with your plants in a new way. Also, I have to say, if you do enjoy the phrase leaf petter, my friend Pam has an entire merch line about leaf petters, so I'll have that link down below if you want to check it out. She also has a YouTube channel called Pam's Pretty Plants if you want to go check her out, but she is an avid leaf petter and so am I. Thank you so much for watching. If there are any videos that you want to see from me in the future, make sure that you comment down below your video requests. I am looking for some new video ideas for the new month. I will see you in the next one. Bye!